What if I told you that one of America's most recognizable fast food chains, one of the symbols of success and expansion, is now struggling to stay relevant? Hardees, once a dominant force in the fast food industry, has faced stiff competition, corporate changes, and a shifting consumer landscape. But how did it all start? And more importantly, what went wrong? This is the story of the rise and fall of Hardees. Chapter 1: The Humble Beginnings. It all began in 1960 when Wilbur Hardee opened the first Hardees restaurant in Greenville, North Carolina. His vision was simple: serve delicious, quick, and affordable food. The concept quickly took off, and just a year later, Hardees became a franchise, growing at a rapid pace. Hardees focused on a unique menu offering charbroiled burgers, biscuits, and a fast casual dining experience that set it apart from competitors. By 1963, Leonard Rawls and Jim Gardner joined as franchisees, and their aggressive expansion strategy pushed Hardees beyond the Carolinas, making it one of the fastest-growing fast food brands in America. The 1960s and 70s saw incredible expansion, with hundreds of locations opening across the United States. The brand star logo and catchy advertising made it a household name. Unlike other chains that focus solely on burgers, Hardees gained a reputation for its scratch-made biscuits, which would later become a defining menu item. Chapter 2: The Golden Years. By the 1980s, Hardees had become a fast food giant, competing with McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. Their menu innovations, such as the introduction of the famous made-from-scratch biscuits, helped them carve out a unique identity. Hardees was known for its hearty portions, signature thick burgers, and an emphasis on a Southern-style breakfast, which made it a favorite among customers looking for a more filling meal. The biscuit menu, introduced in the late 1970s, became a game-changer, with breakfast sales skyrocketing. Strategic acquisitions also played a major role in their growth. In 1981, Hardees acquired Sandy's, a Midwestern fast food chain, increasing their market dominance. They also acquired Roy Rogers Restaurants in 1990, a move that was intended to help Hardees expand its presence further, especially in the northeastern U.S. However, this acquisition later proved to be a misstep, as integrating Roy Rogers' different menu and customer expectations into the Hardees brand created confusion. During this time, Hardees expanded internationally, bringing its signature flavors to markets such as Canada, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia. At its peak, Hardees had over 4,000 locations, making it a true fast food empire. Chapter 3: The Turning Point. Trouble Begins. As Hardees expanded, challenges started creeping in. The fast food industry became increasingly competitive, with brands like McDonald's and Burger King innovating aggressively. Hardees struggled to keep up with their marketing and menu changes. In the 1990s, Hardees made a series of strategic missteps. The acquisition of Roy Rogers backfired, as customers of both brands were confused about menu changes. Hardees also attempted to introduce a higher-end Angus beef burger, but it didn't resonate well with budget-conscious customers. Then came 1997, the year that marked a major shift. Hardees was acquired by CKE Restaurants. The parent company of Carl's Jr. This merger was intended to create a powerhouse fast food brand, but instead led to confusion. CKE attempted to merge Hardees with Carl's Jr., leading to a brand identity crisis. The introduction of the thick burger was one of the few successes during this time, but overall, Hardees began to struggle to define itself. Chapter 4: The Fall. What went wrong? Several key factors contributed to Hardees' decline. Inconsistent branding. The Carl Jr. influence changed Hardees' menu, advertising style, and overall identity. The risque marketing campaigns that worked for Carl's Jr. didn't resonate with Hardees' traditional audience, which was more conservative and family-oriented. Failure to innovate. While competitors focused on healthier options, tech-driven ordering systems, and aggressive marketing, Hardees lagged behind. As fast casual chains like Five Guys and Shake Shack emerged, Hardees failed to adapt to changing consumer preferences. Poor customer experience. Many locations face complaints about slow service, outdated interiors, and inconsistent food quality. Franchisees struggled to maintain standards, leading to declining customer loyalty. Franchisee struggles. Many franchise owners face financial challenges, leading to store closures and decreasing Hardee's presence in major markets. At its peak, Hardee's had over 4,000 locations, but by the 2000s, that number had drastically reduced. Increased competition. Hardee's had once been a formidable competitor to McDonald's and Burger King, but it failed to keep up with their aggressive expansion, technological advancements, and evolving menus. Newer brands like Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out also started gaining popularity, further pushing Hardee's into the background. Chapter 5. Can Hardee's make a comeback? Despite its decline, Hardee's still operates hundreds of locations, mainly in the Southeast and Midwest. Recent efforts to revamp the menu, improve service, and embrace digital marketing suggest that Hardee's is not ready to disappear just yet. In an effort to modernize, Hardee's has introduced online ordering, delivery services, and a revamped menu with more premium offerings. The company is also focusing on its strength, breakfast. The made-from-scratch biscuits remain a major draw, and Hardee's is leveraging this to attract new customers. However, the road to recovery is tough. Rebuilding brand loyalty, competing with larger chains, and adapting to new consumer trends will require significant effort. The question remains, can Hardee's find a way to reinvent itself in an ultra-competitive fast food industry, or will it continue to fade into obscurity? Only time will tell. Hardee's journey is a classic tale of rapid growth, corporate shifts, and the challenges of staying relevant in a changing industry. From a small burger joint to a nationwide chain, its story is a lesson in business evolution. While the golden era of Hardee's may be in the past, its story isn't over just yet. With the right strategy, it may still have a fighting chance to reclaim some of its lost glory. What do you think? Can Hardee's reclaim its former glory, or is it destined to be a relic of fast food history? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating business stories.